League One predictions, match day 14, Rotherham United versus the one and only, the boys from up the hill, the boys on fire, the U's, the Yellows, Oxford United. Hello everybody and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. Yes, it is another round of League One predictions, but before we get into all of that, I've just got to say this video is in association with GRANDSTAND Bettors, as all of our videos are. Please go and check out their website. They are superb tipsters. If you like winning money, you should really be going over to GRANDSTAND Bettors and winning yourself some cash. Also, please give this video a like. It helps us out so much. You have no idea how much it helps us out. Just click on that like button down below and also click subscribe and hit that notify bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. As you can see, I'm all on my own once again, and there is only one reason for this. It's not because Tom's busy, it's because I just don't want him here. I'm sick and tired of losing League One predictions to a guy who doesn't know anything about League One. He's a Man United glory supporter. He's basically like that octopus a few years ago that was predicting the World Cup games. I don't know how he does it, so they're not even going to get score predictions from him this week, and that way I'm guaranteed to win. And with all grandstanding and hot dogging aside, it's time to move on to the first match. Lincoln City versus Shrewsbury Town. Lincoln City under Michael Appleton are still finding their feet. They've had some tough fixtures of late. Great win against Sunderland. Tough place to go last weekend to go to Peterborough, and they did lose out to them, but that wasn't to be unexpected. Shrewsbury are improving a lot more. They're much more like the side I expected them to be. I see this one being a draw. I'm going to put this down for one apiece. Bolton Wanderers versus Rochdale. So every single week now I have to pick Bolton to win. That way when I do get it right, I'll look like an absolute genius. I really think they are much improved, and I really hope that they do get their season off the ground now. Rochdale, brilliant win last weekend, although I still think you're largely garbage. You do have Ian Henderson, and he's always going to give you a chance in any game. But let's back the Trotters. Come on, the Trotters. Solid, easy 2-0 win for Bolton. Tranmere Rovers versus Southend United. So a week ago I would have said battle of two absolutely terrible sides. But Tranmere, out of nowhere, went to Coventry and got a 1-0 win. What an awesome result. Who the hell saw that coming? Not me, that's for sure. So you have to really back Tranmere in this one. Southend have been terrible. Obviously the Henrik Larsson thing's fallen through now. Not that he really would have been that great of a manager. I mean, what the hell does he even know about League One? So it's really tough times for Southend at the moment. I've got to back Tranmere in this one. I think they're going to win it by a goal to nil. AFC Wimbledon versus Portsmouth. So AFC Wimbledon have been in amazing form. As much as it pains me to say it, the last few weeks I predicted them to have 0-0 draws, and they've done crazy. They've scored 3 or 4 goals in every game, 2 back-to-back wins, 2 high-scoring wins as well. Portsmouth are getting their season back on track. Although they didn't have a great result last weekend, they are starting to get more results under Kenny Jackett. I think this is a tough one. I can see it being a high-scoring away win for Portsmouth. 3-2 to Pompey. Doncaster Rovers versus Bristol Rovers. So thank God we don't have Thomas here, because we don't have to hear absolute garbage about Bristol Rovers being called Bristol Rovers because the Rover car factory was originated there. Craziness. On the pitch, Bristol Rovers have been excellent. Right up there in the playoffs now. They've been in superb form. At home they're better than they are away, although their away form is not to be sniffed at. Doncaster are coming off a bad defeat to Oxford United. But then again, this is Oxford United and they are the creme de la creme. I'm not 100% convinced with Darren Moore. Doncaster fans, I really want to know your opinion on this. I've never been a huge fan of his, although everybody says he's such a great manager. I'm conflicted. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Fleetwood Town versus Burton Albion. So if you're on the run from the police, if you've committed a crime and you're looking to get away from it, why not pick Fleetwood as a place to lay low for a bit? That's what Joey Barton's done, and he seems to be doing pretty well for himself. Can't stand Fleetwood, can't stand Barton. It pisses me off that they're doing so well this season. You have to begrudgingly give them credit. Burton Albion are a funny side though. They're down the league if you look at the table. That is because they played 2 or 3 games less than most of the sides. The very solid side under Nigel Clough. Considering they've had a lot of resources taken away from this season, I think he's doing a really good job. And because I can't stand Fleetwood, it's the only reason I'm back in Burton. Come on, Burton! 2-1. Hi everyone, it's Ian here. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Please support our channel by giving this video a big old like, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and hit that notify bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Please also check out our social media. Tom works incredibly hard on this. I must admit I don't do anything, so please go and check us out on those platforms. And also check out GRANDSTAND Bettors. We're super excited to be working with these guys. They're an exceptional tipster website. Are they as good as us? Yes, without question. Go and check them out, and without further ado, let's get back to the good stuff. Gillingham versus Peterborough United. Gillingham had a very good spirited 0-0 draw against Pompey last week. Peterborough are in fantastic form, superb goal scorers there, the leading goal scorers in the league, very solid 2-0 win last weekend. I can see Peterborough going down there to Priestfield and having no trouble at all. I think this is going to be a 3-1 win for the Posh. Milton Keynes Dons versus Coventry City. Oh, isn't it great to finally see Coventry taken down a perch. Oh, Tom goes on about how good Coventry are, how great they are. Let's be realistic, they always flatter to deceive. They have a good half of the season and then they're rubbish for the second half. So it's no surprise to see me that they started to get some losses after what was a crazy long unbeaten run. Terrible defeat to Tranmere. Milton Keynes Dons will be a tough test for them. Themselves aren't going great, but they're doing okay. I think the Dons are going to win this one. I'm putting them down for a 1-0 win to heap more misery on Mark Robins and Coventry. Oh God, Wycombe Wanderers versus Sunderland. Sunderland have appointed Phil Parkinson this week. Good appointment. Obviously there was not much he could do at Bolton, but I think he's a good solid manager. Finally Sunderland, you've realised that Jack Ross was only interested in getting 1-1 draws, and that was never going to be good enough to get you out of this league. So let's hope, or for your sake, that Phil Parkinson can reach your potential and do what you should be doing, and that's being at the top of this bloody division. Begrudgingly, I have to talk about how well Wycombe are doing. Yes, they're doing a really good job. Gareth Ainsworth is doing extremely well. They had an excellent victory last time out away from home. They didn't play last weekend, neither of these sides did, and they are usually excellent on their own patch. Whew. I can't back them. I just don't want them to win. So I'm going to back Sunderland. Come on, you Mackhams. 2-1 win. Accrington Stanley, Ipswich Town. There's no getting away from it that Ipswich have been amazing this season. Scoring goals, hardly conceding anything. Nice week off for them last weekend, so they'll be nice and fresh for this one. Accrington, yes, they had a good result against Oxford a couple of weeks ago. They backed that up with a pretty poor result last weekend. So you've got to say it's going to be Ipswich again. They've been grinding out wins to nil for fun. It's going to be another one. 2-0 to the Tractor Boys. Everything I've just talked about pales in comparison. Who cares about the undercard? Because it's time for the main event. Rotherham United versus the one and only Oxford United. So first of all, let me say I'm excited because this is a game I get to go to. Yes, I will be supporting Oxford United away from home. The last time I did that, they won 6-0. So don't even bother going, Rotherham fans. In truth, I am a bit worried about this game. Rotherham are a very good side. They've got a couple of games in hand on Oxford, which is why Oxford are above them in the table at the moment. They've had two great results. They beat Coventry 4-0. They followed that up with a really good away win against Blackpool. This is going to be a real test for Oxford United. I said the Doncaster one was a test and they passed that with flying colours. This is a real test of where they're going to be this season. What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? I've got to be positive. Oxford have been in great form, scoring tons of goals. I think they've won like 5 of the last 6 games. When you're in this good of a run of form, you've got to back your boys. So come on, you Yellows. Let's go up to the New York Stadium, or whatever you're calling it now, and let's get a win. Let's get a big win, 3-1 to Oxford United. So that'll do it for this round of predictions. Hope you enjoyed it. Please put comments down below. Really interested to know all of your comments from any team that is out there. Once again, if you did like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back very soon with another round of predictions. And remember, if you're looking for detailed football analysis, you're probably in the wrong place.